OK。Hello， 大家好，我是毛头雪月，今天继续。异尘余生4。我们就直接去那个学院吧，去找儿子，直接不啰嗦了。看一下啊，还有个。就这样子，不管那么多了，就这样子，出发。
Hey, what do you need?
我们先找另外一个。
Farm's not much, but hey there, friend. You know things more satisfying. I'm a welcome. Good to see you. Makes me feel safe. Make sure to spread the word. There's a Minuteman for the
是叫麦奎迪吗？他在哪里？哦，对对。出发！红手剑。OK， 直接一户山丘，直接去那个传送，那个应该算传送门吧。这里。出发。
Everything looks good on my end.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. Don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
我刚刚那个是义勇军的任务，好像应该还是要找那个谁的。分子世界。不一定哦。电脑终端机。网络扫描器。好 ，OK， 然后再给斯特级就可以。
Hello.
What?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
父亲大人。
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
哦，学院化电梯。资料夹。学院实验包。哎，为什么我被拒？嗯，为什么又可以了？什么鬼
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
误会。
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
好像刺客教条之类的，或者是恶灵古堡之类的那种地下实验室。
And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
没错，我们就是为我们的儿子而来。哦，是他吗？是哎。
Sean.
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
哦，
Sean. Oh my
真的是你，
It's really you.
Who are you?
是你爸爸。
It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
What？
Yes, it's me. Your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
什么意思？他被洗脑了。
You'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me. Father? Father, help me!
父亲大人，
S923, recall code Cirrus.
卷云。
Fascinating, but disappointing. The
What?
child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional
哦，
stimulus.
他是合成人。
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
马上还来。就好了。
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
告诉我怎么回事？
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined.
You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
What?
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
啊？搞得好乱哦，什么鬼？
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault,
这有点
you
像。
had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am.
啊？
Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
什么？啊？你被说得通吗？这说得通吗？
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in civilization, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
他们那时候是这样的。
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
等一下，什么鬼啊？哎呀！你在这里？
You've been down here the whole time.
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
母亲。
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
间接杀害？不是啊。
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg, he worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
你用了它？
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to
很
have
可
some
疑啊！
amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
学院
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
真的是吗？为何是你？
Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
留在这儿。可是我还没，我没有很相信呢，我真的，好那个哦。
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
瞧不起那些
How can
人
you。say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
是可以了，还是要继续怀疑他好了。
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
好，
All right.
Thank you.
我就看一下
Institute，is now your home as much as it is mine.
不会吧？这样就直接加入他了吗？
Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads.
应该没那么快吧？
Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
OK。 我这里的确是比较怎么说呢？就是比较干净吧，然后比较看起来科技是比较发达，可是那又如何呢？在那里面的人也是很努力的活着。好吧，去找那些，找那些博士啥的。而且全部都可以拿，根本就不算偷。走这是不是？哦，还有上面跟下面。
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
What? 他怎么认识我的？是谁
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
？What?
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled,
劳伦
some
斯
components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
It must
Hey,
make
Doc.
you proud
You know
to
what
see all
happens
that
when
Father
people
has
get
done.
robots to do all
All
their work?
that he has
They
built.
get fat and lazy, that's what's...
可以不要两个一起讲话吗？哦，
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground, and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the Android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
Will there be any pain? I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out.
OK，
Now, hold still.
全都拿哎，我
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a...
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then how about you take some time? In the meantime, we'll do that checkup with you. Take care of yourself.
Gotta find the terminal.
一直接哦。我在这里做任何事都不会被靠背。啊，那一文
Yes.
哦，这个3合1。好高科技哦！等下，你要神谕是吗？
Authorized personnel only,
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well,
啊，到底找几个人啊？
Intend to speak to father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I hope that's along your message.
刚下班，恭喜下班。对，哦，在这。
Almost done. Greetings.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their
他
projected
在帮他
lifespan.
修理，可是以一个很奇怪的姿势。
Pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Operating at full capacity.
不要走啊！
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't
咱们
kidding.
讲完。
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe
转过来吗？
You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
这是废话吗？
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that
可是我也没有完全相信他是我儿子啊。
to the laboratories and
这人怎么这么奇怪
what we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
别说的那么早，这个好。
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around.
我非常可疑，
Find that suspicious.
你们才可疑吧？
On staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something.
我是不介意全部把你们全部都灭掉，就是。
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience
这总共有4个。
for optimal nutrition. We also make
4个部门要去看。
low priority maintenance.
哎呀，讨厌死了！
It must make me proud.
Are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase 3?
哦，真的，哭啊！居然有4个部门。
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
学院的手枪，还有手榴弹，可以随便拿哦。哦。
Well, that was productive. If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
没有要跟他聊聊的意思。
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
哭啊！他们怎么都知？
Very happy that you're here.
那感觉真的是这样吗？
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
What?
You're to be given full access with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh?
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
那为什么都要用合成人？用真正的人类不是啊，不是用真正的人类，是去拯救真正的人类不好吗？为什么要用合成人？就是为什么要用机器人呢？好奇怪！哎呦，干嘛？
That armor should serve you well in a firefight.
Maybe I should take some courses. Glad you made it. Send a message.
Please don't.
Doc.
So,
there's enough friction as it is
here you
between
are.
us and
Just
pretty much all the other
Acting Director of the
departments.
Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
不相信我。
Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding.
对啊，如果这里这么好，为什么他们要逃跑？
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
我擅长战斗。
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
OK， 这里有，我都可以直接舔呢，完全不管我。我们算是里面第二大的，可以这么说吗？仅次于那个咱们的儿子。对啊，可是如果这里这么好，为什么那些合成人要跑？这很奇怪。就冲着这一点，我就不太相信他们。
Hi, Doc.
How the Warwick family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must
Clayton
be close
Holden,
to 10 years old by now.
head of the bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable that
I
any
can't
child
wait
can
for you to see
survive
the
for
work
so
we're
long
doing.
up there, don't you
It's
think?
truly amazing.
之后就知道工作。
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of
合成动物，不要
You
吧？
probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
大猩猩是合成的？
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've
为什
done a
么？
good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
我很怀疑，还是不确定哦。
Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
可以快速的学院感化，女生呢？需要帮忙吗？
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
卡林，卡林又是会回收盒子。哦，
Dr. Carlin's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Did I turn off the
Advanced
interferometer?
systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative.
What? 什么鬼呀、啊？
Please resist any
Oh,
urge in my field to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Doctor.
Well, if it isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago, we covertly replaced the family patriarch at Warwick Homestead with a synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
OK， 不要一副高高在上，真的，他们真的都是好奇哦。
I trust that it won't. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
And if your synth has been compromised?
Then you'll have to improvise. You seem clever. I'm sure you'll manage. Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
打造更多。不行，我觉得好迷哦，太迷了吧，好奇怪啊，有一种奇怪的感觉。就是我的儿子居然是这么老的家伙。
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
我的儿子居然是老家伙，然后居然是。 反派大佬， 那他在哪里啊？他是在顶楼，是不是？我在这，我在这里喝茶。 没什么，太厉害了，应该也没有到太厉害了，只是就没什么特别的。
I've seen my share of science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior
可以这样子吗？这样会不会太坏了？
Something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
自由意志。
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased.
可是我觉得他们，就他们感觉有点高人一等的感觉，然后感觉不太好。
I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him.
虽然我还不懂他们到底。带他回家。
Bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives. 就这样，会直接把它打烂掉是吗？哦，父亲大人的实验炮。啊，这样就直接没了。 哦哟，是这样子吗？有好的一面，有坏的一面。可是义勇军应该比较偏那个吧？比较偏就是大家一起，就是类似算抵抗吗？还是算就是撑过去这样子？虽然说好像也很难。 对啊，我感觉义勇军就比较正常一点。
Apparently, the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Hi.
Is there something you need?
Come with me. I need your help.
You got it.
不会有我们的帮忙，他们就会慢慢变强大。对，这一波是比较 OK。讲。
Sure. Go ahead.
When we first met, I admit I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen.
不过我倒是不知道，就是其他两个有什么，好像就是看起来就是比较偏执吧。谢谢。
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
你们的确有所作为。
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
I think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it, keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open.
就铁路跟兄弟会
These guys were supposed to be Minutemen.
就
They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh?
感觉应该都有一点
Still am too.
偏执。
I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
同意。
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Okay.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks, man. We probably better get back to it.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Hey.
What is it?
Hey.
Yeah?
How do you think things are between us?
I'll be honest. I'm still trying to figure you out. But I haven't given up on you, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
That was all I had.
Okay. I've worn out a lot.
把东西交给斯特基。可是我还是有点不太相信自己的儿子变成了学院的老大。
What's up?
然后他们里面又感觉就怪怪的。
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
想找什么
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
内贼。OK。OK， 所以我们如果要继续走义勇军的话，应该是城堡这个鬼东西要弄好嘛。去吧。反正就是有义勇军帽的任务，全部解一解就对了。
Thought I'd see our flag flying over the castle again. The old castle is starting to shape up, right?
因为说我没有看到这个人，上一次。
There you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
我来了。
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
OK， 幸会。
Glad to meet you. We can use some more veterans around here.
Well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
讲重点没有。
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
正义，联邦需要我
The
们。
Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
好，我们需要你的
We
帮
can
忙。
always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored. Weapons, ammo, schematics.
哦，这个是吗？
Come on, I'll show you.
哦。
Good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
希望你有主意。
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
东北。
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for the Minutemen.
这里面比我想象多还要多人，还是只有他一个？
This General's quarters. Used to be a
什么？还有秘密通道？
here to the armory. Tunnel's blocked by this throne. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
啊，什么鬼？
I didn't bring any explosives, but I sure as heck hope you got some handy.
要炸掉哦啊！
Come on, General. Let's get some way to clear this problem.
我有啊。哦，好不急啊！哦，等一下，看到这个了。哦，要用这个。 干不会早说，为什么不早说？害我想说用炸掉了。哦，这样就可以了。啊，还是一个小副本，什么鬼？ 哦，都炸弹，诶，这什么？炮弹。有很多水泥啊。 Okay. Oh. 原来是铁卫兵。 那我的手差点被打爆。 麦干将军，OK， 你就可以过去了，是吧？哦，哦，这些都可以分化。这不能那个吗？ 我可以把胖子核弹存到那个特斯拉锅大炮结构图。这么多。迷你核弹，电浆地雷。OK。那个阁楼呢？进入，跟他聊聊。因为我不是进入了吗？要跟他聊聊。我要先在下面。
This is, well, was General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined him. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on.
Hey, Ronnie.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through. Okay, here we are. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
哦，他们以前就是用那个毛瑟哦。可还行啊，反正就是要集气这样。Yes.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing.
OK， 还要他带领，所以我们可以做大炮喽。哦，是。有帅的吗？就应该没有差吧。先做一个。哦，挺帅的。那还是要做，有指定要做哪吗？在城堡建造和指派大炮哦，要指派一个 boy， 那就是你了。这个好了，这个 boy。OK， 跟他聊聊。
Gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close. Their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we gotta do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
自由电台。
Alright, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
哦，哪里？烟雾弹。哦，这个。啊，水不行 ，OK。哈哈，傻小啊。啊？啥意思？哎呦，有丢到！ 哦，两发哦，三发，哦，可还行 ，OK。 就爆了一台。
Hey, point it out.
Hey there.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
老旧枪支，我喜欢它。
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
OK。你要去哪 ？What the fuck？ 这里已经过路。可以了。6段装填。那我再看一下有什么可以改造的。 6段哦，6段是最强的，拖架式也最强，这把很强哎。可是瞄准镜的话，真的有点不是很喜欢。这就玉浆。啊，这个是转越多次，它那个伤害越高吧？然后有一些要修的。还有一些东西要卖。
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Let's see what you got.
It's all worth it.
转送手榴弹。胖子核弹我们确实不用。哦，不过他也买不起。哦，将军制服。还有防御力。哦，他穿将军制服了。哦，挺帅的。这里面穿着那个盔甲倒是有点违和，但还行吧。就那个左边那里。辐射系，他被大群飞刺虫给搞了。嘿嘿。全部炸烂！ OK。发布花。西瓜，吓我一跳，我还以为里面是人类呢。把他的腿直接被打烂掉了。有个机器人。怪佛教授。OK。我想可能某一个房子里面会有那个漫画书了。我也有可能想多了。便利东西。聊聊。
Hey.
I'm listening.
What now?
这就可以了。哎咻，他怎么没有开心还是什么的？
What is it?
Your thoughts?
Another day in the Commonwealth.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
You probably think you're doing your best, but I know that you can do better.
OK，
That was it. All right.
啊，他怎么没有更多评价之类的？进去这个孤单的教堂。教堂。有牛哎！怎么可能？哦，这里粮食储藏库。美国机密行动，别担心姐姐。
Heads up. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. This is what I've got.
这是什么鬼姿势？吓我一跳！带不动了。
best.
嗯？哦，没找到。
Got it. Sweet.
嗯。其实我也不知道我下来干嘛。现在感觉还是，这也是解他们的任务而已。有没有一些道具了？保全升级，天菜泄密。这么多，食物，感觉绕了一圈。
That's it.
诶， 没有，这是我下来的地方。可以。对，又做错。所以有梯子的地方不是我们要走。下面这里才是。OK， 然后这边我往左杀了一圈，然后刚刚在这边。OK。回一下耐力。汽油桶。找出油，为什么？哦，这是那个眼球机告诉我的。哦，他也会，他会告诉我哪里有这些东西，然后叫我过去搜刮就对了。那还蛮有意思的，可我没有想到竟然还要打一波。看起来是没有可以加那个负重的。 吃肉肉。合龙河啊，跳不上去。OK， 刚刚那里还有一条路。哦，这应该是另外一个出口。居然还有一个地下室。我的那个潜行的那个也已经拿到超多了。哎，哦，我知道你挡住了，兄弟。这么大一个地方，可还行。哇！想服啊！这个地方，哦，其实就是从地下室转移过去，迟早也会收到这。 居然还有个合龙河。OK， 这样就够了，然后去芳林镇哦。所以我们还要抽空去那个图书馆，可以换那个一本漫画书，应该是漫画书。
You're blocking my light, man.
I only test the.
Let's see what you got.
Purchase a variety.
油欸，它有卖油，居然。那时候他卖了很多东西，煎蛋。
I heard you walked that freedom trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
他怎么知道我走过那个
？Wait there.
I'll stand. Ready.
那他怎么知道我走过自由之路？
Yeah, sure trade. Let's get started.
Uh-huh.
真的是怪怪的。狗狗盔甲其实没有任何的防御术型，可是到底对狗狗有没有用？狗狗，OK。
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred out. Hotel. Rexford. 还是要慢慢把那个幸福度搞起来。
Look alive.
What? Need something, General?
How do you feel about us?
Ask me again in a week or so.
Uh-huh.
还是厘清我的动机。
No, never mind.
怎样？我动机不纯是吗？ 把东西塞进去。哦，不过有一说一，那把东西还蛮强，那个叫什么？毛瑟枪蛮强的，还行啊。
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effect.
Wakey, wakey, wakey.
哎，下一次咱们用个别的。特斯拉蛮强的，特斯拉跟那个特罗格也还可以。主要是这些了，可是因为子弹也用不完。我这把应该弄起来应该也蛮强的。这一把应该可以取代这一把，而且应该会更好用。可是要等那个技能点上去才有意义啊！现在用还太差。哦，焚灭者好像有够强的感觉。狂欢者，那火箭弹也不多。好吧，其实还是有很多都偏难用。但这个应该可以吧，只是现在要没有那么需要用到。杀手，现在这样就可以了，现在这样就蛮强的。OK， 好，今天这个就到这边吧。现在几点了？快10点。OK， 好，那就差不多了。差不多，今天就到这边，感谢大家收看，我们就下次再见。看起来只有我了，那就不揪团了，就这样了。今天先到这边，我们就继续了，就之后再说吧。感觉我是有点想买那个了。想买那个，应该说会买，感觉应该是交叉玩吧。买那个星际义工队，现在只要372啊。玩玩看。恶灵古堡那些就再说吧。OK， 好， 今天就先到这边，感谢大家收看，就这样。要睡的睡，要休息的休息，要继续看别的台，就继续看别的台喽。感谢喽，拜拜喽。